offer. There's nothing much to take. I'm an absolute beginner. But I'm absolutely sane. As long as we're together. The rest can go to hell. I absolutely love you. We're absolute beginners. With eyes completely open. It's all the same. If our love song could fly on the mountains, could laugh at the oceans, just like the films, there's no reason to feel all the hard times, to lay down the hard lines. It's absolutely true. How's it going, folks? Wayne R back for another lesson and another 80s classic today by an absolute legend, God rest his soul, David Bowie. Absolute Beginners. I absolutely love this song, no pun intended. It just is a great love song, and if you're getting into bar chords as a beginner as well, there is a sort of a couple of bar chords, not too difficult along the way, some quite unusual chords, and a little bit of sort of embellishment, you know, through the intro and everything. So without further ado, let's get to it. Okay, so this song is in standard tuning. Now, the first thing we want to do is this little embellishment part for the beginning. We're going to start on a D chord. But we're going to add a D sus4 in there. Now that's just adding your little finger on the, you know, we're doing a regular D chord, we're adding a little finger on the 3rd fret on the top E string. And then we're going to do the same on an A, but we're going to start on an A sus4 and we're going to go to an A chord. Those that have never done an A sus4, you just take a regular A and you'd shift your 3rd finger up 1 fret to the 3rd fret on the B string to the 3rd fret, and then obviously just bring it back down again under the 2nd finger to do the A chord. So we got the A sus4, go back to the D, D sus4 to the D, back to the A sus4 to the M. Okay, and then we hit the D chord, and this is where we start on the verse. So we got a D. I'll go over the strumming pattern a little bit later on. So we got the D. There's nothing much to. We go to a B minor offer. Okay, now the next chord we go to is an A major 7. So those who aren't familiar with an A major 7, your first finger is going to be on the 1st fret on the G string, 2nd finger, 2nd fret on the D string, 3rd finger, 2nd fret on the B string. Okay, lovely sounding chord. So we got, there's nothing much to, and then we go to an F sharp, take, and we're going to go to a G. I'm an absolute beginner. We go to a D, then we're going to go to a C. But I'm absolutely sane. We go B minor, and then we got this little quick turnaround where it goes E minor, A. Okay, and then verse 2, we got a D again. As long as we're together, we got a B minor. Go to that A major 7. The rest can go to hell. We got the F sharp. We go to a G. I absolutely love you. We go to a D. Then a C. But we're absolute beginners. We've got a B minor, and we're going to go back to the G. Eyes completely open. That's a D, then we go to an F sharp. But nervous all the same. We've got an A chord. And this is, obviously we go into the chorus here. Now, just watch verse 1 and 2 are slightly different. So if you want to, just rewind that and go over that again, just make sure you get your chords round, because verse 2 is a little bit different than verse 1, okay? So then we go into the chorus, which is a D. If our love sang. Now what I tend to do there, a little bit of embellishment, just take my second finger off, you don't have to, but I just think it sort of adds to it, turning it into a D sus4, only sort of briefly. So we got, if our love sang, could fly over mountains. We go to a G. Now I do the 4-fingered G, and a little bit of embellishment again, just taking that first finger off. Could laugh at the. We go to a B minor, ocean. We go to an F sharp, just like the films. And we got that little turnaround E minor A. There's no. We go back to the D. Reason to feel all the hard times. G, B minor. The hard lines. It's absolutely true. We go to an A, and then we add that little embellishment in just on the A sus4. Ba, ba, ba. Do that twice. Ba, ba, ba. Okay, so verse 3 is the same as verse 1, and verse 4 will be exactly the same as verse 2. So obviously, those are, obviously go through verse 1 and verse 2 again, and that's what happens on the next two verses. The fourth verse is a little bit different than the third verse. Then we go into the chorus again. Okay, so the second chorus will be up, exactly the same, and then basically we just got this sort of coda, like this instrumental part where the song sort of plays out. Now the chords to that will be a G for 2 bars, a B minor, F sharp, E minor, A. Basically it's just going around, your chorus chords again, a G, B minor, this time A sus4, to an A. Go with D, G, B minor, F sharp, E, A, D. It does go to fade on the recording, but I think it's nice to end it there after that little turn around that E minor, A, D. Okay, now that just leaves us with a strumming pattern. Now there's different strumming patterns you can use for this, but I think that one that suits the song really well will be a down, down, up, up, down, up. So that's a down, down, up, down, 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 up, down. On the turnaround chords, particularly there in the chorus, down, down, up, down, down, on the E minor and the A. On the half-time chords, you do a down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up. And that's pretty much all you're going to need. Okay, so thanks very much for watching. I hope you all dug that. I'm really digging doing some of these 80s songs at the moment. So if anyone's got any more, requests for 80s songs, you can either comment in the post below, or a good way to reach me, which a lot of people do these days, if you go over Facebook and like my page, which is Wayne R Guitar, then you can send me a personal message, as long as it's a nice message, mind. But I'm not just taking, obviously, requests for 80 songs. I take anything within reason, from 50s to modern day, as long as it's not a 15-minute prog song or a soppy pop song, out of the top 10. because you don't get very many good songs these days, in my opinion. Very, you know, few and far between. But that's just me. I'm probably getting a bit old now. But you know, you could request anything within the. I'm a big Manchester music fan. Obviously, you know, those who are sort of regular to me and are already subscribed. If you're not, please do subscribe. But I'm a big Manchester music fan. Obviously, you know, there's like Oasis up there, the Stone Roses, the Smiths. I think there's a Joy Division song. So I cover a lot of Manchester bands, but I'm a big fan of all music, you know. So there's some quite obscure ones up there as well. So I hope you enjoyed that. I really enjoyed playing that song. Like I say, I love that song. I think it's a great love song. You know, R.I.P. David Bowie. We do miss him, and you know, the guy, you know, was a genius, and I don't think we'll see the likes of anybody like that again. So anyway, that just like leaves me to say, you know, thanks very much for watching, and I'll catch you all for another lesson very soon. Take care.